shrubs, bears, humans. But where did they come from? Well, this year comes a movie like no other. A movie that is the true 3.8 billion year story of what we know as life. Critics say it's good and interesting. The Republicans hate us. The Christians despise us. But it is time to disperse the truth. It all began with a rock, water, some simple elements, and lightning! These materials form together in most likely a small pond to form organic compounds. Among those were amino acids. But wait, amino acids are in cells, so basically, that pond made cells. There are so many other parts of the cell, like RNA, DNA, carbohydrates, the organelles, the movement of particles that perfectly correspond with each other and create so many individual processes that you're just saying randomly happen. I mean, amino acids are just a small part of things. This is stupid. Anyway, this cell was dated as far as 3.8 billion years ago. Now, you must be wondering how humans, animals, bugs, trees, bushes, fungi, bacteria, and your pets got here. Well, the answer is, these cells learned how to do photosynthesis. What about all the processes involved in photosynthesis and the organelle chloroplast that randomly you're saying developed in the cell? That chloroplast has pigments needed for this process. I mean, there are antennae, photosystems, proteins, water splitting, electron transport chains involved, ATP, and NADPH, which are two different forms of energy. You're saying this just randomly happened? There's also a whole nother process in photosystem itself called the Calvin cycle that you're saying a cell randomly learned how to do. That's ridiculous. Eugene, please stop talking. Anyways, after these cells learned photosynthesis, they were able to make energy from the light of the sun, and they emitted oxygen. Then, after this, these cells began to evolve into new species, which then kept evolving and kept evolving and kept evolving until we got to what we know as life today. Oh my gosh, they're basically saying this whole video that life came from the rocks just randomly happened, and then all of this stuff randomly made amino acids, and then after that amino acids became cells. But what about everything about these cells? The DNA, RNA, everything I said before. How does that even happen? Like how? And then you have the other thing, photosynthesis. But then there are other cells that don't use photosynthesis, like humans, and your cat, and your pets. That just happened. And then there are two different kinds of plants, asexual and dual sexual. One plant can just make stuff by itself, and the other plant needs another sex plant to have kids. What about humans? We're not going there. Then everything else, like how does this happen? This is such an unreasonable explanation for how life originated. I'm calling BS.